Have you ever felt that razor-sharp hunger for reinvention? The kind that surges through you like a power play rush, demanding bold moves to turn a good team into a great one and reclaim your spot among the elite? That's the calculated ambition firing up Penguins management right now as they have Michael Rasmussen from the Detroit Red Wings, a gritty, versatile forward who could supercharge our attack and signal a new chapter of dominance in black and gold. Welcome back to Penguins Insider, your unfiltered source of the pulse of Pittsburgh hockey. I'm your host, channeling the strategic savvy of a GM plotting a cup run. Today, we're breaking down why Rasmussen is the perfect puzzle piece for our lineup, from his physical edge and offensive upside to the trade details that could make this a reality. This isn't just speculation. It's a blueprint for resurgence that has fans dreaming big. Let's lace up and explore how this 26-year-old powerhouse could transform the Penguins into a force to be reckoned with. Let's jump right into the heart of this tantalizing rumor, where the Penguins front office under Kyle Dubas is reportedly circling Rasmussen as a key addition to bolster our forward group ahead of the 2025-26 grind. At 26, Rasmussen is hitting his prime, evolving from a raw prospect into a multifaceted weapon who's shown he can impact games on multiple levels. Drafted 9th overall by Detroit in 2017, he's grown into a 6'6", 220-pound beast who combines size with skill. Think a modern power forward who crashes the net, wins board battles, and contributes on both ends of the ice. Last season, he notched 13 goals and 20 assists in 82 games, but those numbers don't capture his full value. A +8 rating, over 100 hits, and a knack for drawing penalties that tilt momentum. For a Penguins team that's been solid but inconsistent offensively, ranking 18th in goals per game last year, Rasmussen represents the injection of physicality and reliability we've been craving. What makes Rasmussen such an ideal fit? Versatility is his superpower. He can slot in as a winger or center, adapting to line combinations like a chameleon on skates. Imagine him flanking Sidney Crosby on the top line, using his long reach to protect the puck and create space for Sid wizardry, or anchoring a third line with his aggressive forecheck to wear down opponents. His quick release and vision shine in transition, where he excels at forcing turnovers and sparking odd-man rushes. Defensively, he's no slouch. Rasmussen logs heavy minutes on the penalty kill, blocking shots and disrupting plays with his frame. Experts like Rob Rossi from The Athletic have praised his growth. Rasmussen has that rare blend of grit and finesse. He's the type of player who elevates a contender without breaking the bank. In Pittsburgh, where we're blending veterans like Crosby and Malkin with youth, his maturity from playoff battles, including Detroit's recent pushes, adds locker room leadership, mentoring prospects while delivering immediate impact. Strategically, this move aligns perfectly with Dubas' vision of a gradual rebuild that keeps us competitive. The Penguins' attack needs balance. We got elite talent at the top, but depth scoring has been a weak spot, especially in even strength situations. Rasmussen's ability to control possession, he ranked in the top 20% for expected goals share among Red Wings forwards, would address that, supporting our power play, where his net front presence could boost our 22% conversion rate and shorthanded units. Financially, it's a slam dunk. His current deal carries a $3.2 million cap hit through 2026-27, fitting snugly under our projected $5 to $7 million in space without forcing salary dumps. Compare that to splashier targets like free agents who demanded $8 million plus. Rasmussen is cost-effective firepower, allowing us to allocate resources toward extensions for emerging stars or defensive tweaks. Now, let's talk trade logistics, because this isn't pie-in-the-sky wishing. Sources indicate a potential package where Detroit sends Rasmussen, promising defenseman Shai Byam, a 2021 second-rounder with offensive upside from the University of Denver, and a mid-round draft pick. In return, Pittsburgh might part with a 2026 first-rounder and a couple of young talents, perhaps a forward prospect like Sam Poulin or Vasily Ponomarev, plus a depth piece. It's a win-win. Detroit, in full rebuild mode after years of mediocrity, gains high-upside assets to stock their pipeline, accelerating around core pieces like Dylan Larkin and Moritz Seider. For us, it's about immediate contribution. Rasmussen steps into the top six, Byam bolsters our blue line depth. potentially pair with Erik Karlsson for puck-moving flair, and we retain flexibility for future moves. Analysts like Elliot Friedman on Hockey Night in Canada have floated similar deals. Detroit's open for business with their middle six guys. Pittsburgh could strike gold here without mortgaging the farm. Diving deeper into Rasmussen's game tape reveals why he's more than stats on a page. Watch his highlights from last season's tilt against Toronto. He bulldozes through defenders to set up a game-tying goal, then stones a rush on the back check. That intensity, averaging 1.2 hits per game and winning 52% of face-off when centered, forces opponents to adjust, creating mismatches for our stars. In a Penguins context, envision him on a line with Brian Rust and Rickard Rakell. Speed meets size, turning forechecks into scoring chances. His playoff pedigree shines, too. In Detroit's brief postseason appearances, he's averaged a point per game, thriving under pressure like the big-stage performer Pittsburgh needs for another cup push. Former coach Jeff Blashill once called him a coach's dream for his work ethic. In Mike Sullivan's system, that translates to seamless integration, enhancing our structured yet creative style. Of course, no trade rumor is without risks. Rasmussen's injury history, a nagging shoulder issue in 2022-23 limited him to 56 games, raises durability questions, though he's been healthy and productive since. Detroit might demand more if bidding wars erupt, but with their cap situation tight, for $1 million over next year, they're motivated sellers. For Pittsburgh, the emotional angle is key. Adding a player like Rasmussen signals commitment to contending around Crosby and Malkin, quelling any whispers of full rebuilds or star departures. Looking at you, Reese and Crosby to Montreal buzz. It's a statement move, much like acquiring Karlsson last year, that energizes the fan base and locker room alike. From an analytical standpoint, let's crunch the numbers. Rasmussen's underlying metrics scream upside. A 55% Corsi for percentage last season indicates he drives play, and his 2.1 point per 60 minutes at even strength outpaces several Penguins forwards. Pair that with our analytics-driven front office. Dubas loves players who excel in expected goals models, and it's a match made in hockey heaven. League-wide, similar trades have paid dividends. Think Colorado snagging Arturi Lehkonen for depth and grit en route to their 2022 Cup. If this deal lands, expect Rasmussen to pot 20 to 25 goals, adding the physical dimension we've missed since Patrick Hornquist's heyday. As we reflect on this potential game changer, it's clear Michael Rasmussen embodies the ambitious pivot the Penguins need, bridging our storied past with a hungry future. He's not a superstar, but in the right system, he's a catalyst that turns contenders into champions. With the season opener looming on October 8th, landing him could be the spark that ignites a playoff charge, proving Dubas' retooling is more than talk. In a league where adaptability wins, Rasmussen's intensity and skill set scream Penguins hockey, ready to help us reclaim our throne. If this strategic breakdown of Rasmussen's potential fit has ignited that ambitious fire in you, envisioning him crashing the net in black and gold, go ahead and smash that like button to rally behind this bold vision. Let's transform the comments into a trade proposal think tank. What would you give up for him? And how do you see him lining up with Sid? Pour out your ideas below and subscribe to catch every rumor and revelation as we build toward glory. Until the next scoop, keep that Penguins ambition burning bright.